All right, so what we're looking at right now is how we're going to present our Sketchup Cell to Mr. Vinson. Now, in a normal year, you would get to come up to the front of the class. Everybody would be watching you, and on all 15 screens in my classroom would be a picture of your cell, and you're talking about how it is that you are going to present. We're not doing that today. Instead, what we're doing today is you are going to be presenting your cell as a screencast that you are recording inside PowerPoint. Okay, follow along with me. First thing is it's really important to have your cell open. This is my cell. This is the cone cell that I was working on for the past few days, and it's ready to present. I already have the scenes set up down there, ready to go, where I can just click and I can talk about the different parts of the cell. Okay, it's all ready to go. I've got my script in my head ready to present. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use a feature inside PowerPoint to be able to record my screen so that I can present to Mr. Vinson what it is that I learned about my cell, and more importantly, how I made my cell. Okay, and so here's PowerPoint. When you go into PowerPoint, you need to make a new document. PowerPoint is installed on all the Fresno Unified devices. If you are struggling finding PowerPoint on your computer, you can just click the little Windows button and start typing the word PowerPoint, and it will come up in the best match under the search. Okay, so it's already on your computer. If it's not, or it's broken or something's going on, send me a chat in Teams. Go up here to chat, Edward Vinson. I will work with you and our librarian to try to get this straightened out. Okay, so we're making a new blank, white, boring PowerPoint slide just like this. You don't need to have any theme at all. And what we're going to be doing is using a feature here in PowerPoint in the recording ribbon that's called screen recording. Okay? And so what I'm going to do, click screen recording, and I need to navigate to Chrome, because inside Chrome is the part that I actually am going to do my recording, and I'm going to click select area, and I'm going to drag the whole screen. The whole screen is my recording area. You'll notice that I've got this little app here on top. I recommend you download it if you can. It's a free app inside the Windows store called Webcam on Top, and it says it's $4.99. And I looked at the developer, talked to the developer. It's actually, the free trial is free and unlimited. You're welcome to just use it. It's a great app. I bought it to support him, but it's a fantastic app, and it will let us see you when you're presenting. So if you can download that, do it. But if not, you don't need to reach out for help. Okay, Webcam on Top, I highly recommend it. All right, back over here. The way this works is I've got all my scenes set up to where I can just click and it will go. Okay, it'll go to that camera view. And I'm going to show you right now how I would do the presentation. I'm getting everything set up, getting myself set up. I'm getting excited, ready to present, in that presentation mode here. And at the top, there's a record button. As soon as you click the record button, there's going to be a countdown, 3, 2, 1, and then it starts recording. Hello, my name is Mr. Vinson. I'm super excited to show you the cell that I made for Mr. Vinson's engineering class here. And you'll notice right off the bat that this isn't a generic plant or animal cell. This is a specialized cell found in the eye, and specifically this is a cone cell. Okay, and so I use lots of the tools in SketchUp to get this. I'm going to show you a few of them. What I did first was I outlined the cell. And a few of the tools I used to outline it were the freehand tool. The way the freehand tool works is actually pretty cool, because you can take the tool and you can just squiggle and draw, and you can make your own shape. Well, what I did here was I took some straight lines, and then I added some freehand shapes to them to get the base of the cell here, to get these synaptic vesicles. If we continue looking through, you'll see that there are actually parts here that are pretty detailed. This just came from that freehand tool. As we continue around, There were other shapes that I used. Anyone recognize this shape? Yeah, it's a circle. And so that's a tool over here in SketchUp as well. Right there's the circle tool where I used to make the nucleus. Over on the far side, there's a little bit more detail in some of these end pieces here. And these were straight lines and arcs. I just went back, straight line, arc, straight line, arc. And once I kind of got the whole shape of the cell done, I used the offset tool to give myself this cell membrane. And then I used push-pull to actually give it some height. Okay, so lots of different tools I use here to make this. I hope that you learned something in this quick little video, and thank you for watching. When you're done with that little video, you move your mouse up to the top where the controls were, and they will reappear. It'll be like magic. They'll reappear there, and you can just click the stop button. When you go back into PowerPoint, I now have the video. It's in there. It's in this PowerPoint slide ready to turn into Mr. Vinson. I'm about to tell you that you need to do the most painful part of the presentation. Do not skip the most painful part of the presentation. I'm looking into your eyes thinking you're going to try. You need to watch your presentation before you turn it into Mr. Vinson. Mr. Vinson's going to make me watch my own presentation. I realize it's painful. It's like pulling teeth. It's the worst thing to watch yourself. But I need you to watch it so you can make sure that you included everything you wanted to say. So that you can make sure that your mic was on and working. So you can make sure that your little sister didn't run through the background, right? I want you to watch it. And once you've watched it, it's really simple to turn in. You're just going to save the file, file save. I'm going to put it on my desktop. I'm just going to name it Presentation Cell Version 1. Okay? And then when you go back into Teams, into the assignment in Teams, and you go to your class period, whichever class period that happens to be, and you click Assignments at the top, and then you very quickly notice one of these assignments is called Sketchup Cell Presentation. You click that, and then you go to My Work is like right here somewhere. My Works. It'll be student work. It'll be My Work. You can click it there. Click Add, upload from your computer that file that you just saved. Okay? That is how you are going to be presenting this. As always, if you have any questions inside Teams, click the chat button up here in the upper left. Chat with Edward Vinson. I'm here to help you in any way that I can. Thank you.